What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Volts Comics and More. I'm Alex, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the Infinity War trailer that was on yesterday. I mean, there's just so much. We talk about it all day, stuff like that. I mean, it's just, there's so much packed in it because, I mean, I've been watching it all day, and I just keep finding more and more stuff in it. Like, at first I was watching it all day on my phone, then I started watching it on TV and noticed more things, stuff like that. So, one of the major points that they end up seemingly to make is basically, like how strong and how powerful Thanos really is. Like, I think I mentioned in a video yesterday about Thanos confronting Captain America, and Cap's just trying to, hold his own against it, and he's really struggling. Thanos just kind of seems to be smiling, like, oh, is that all you got? Again, kind of referring back to this scene here in the comic from the Infinity Gauntlet, where Captain America is just kind of like standing up to him, kind of like the bully in the alley, and because Cap never stands down. That's just that's just part of who he is, and so that was really cool. And another thing that really showed strength was when and I assume this takes place right after from the first trailer, where you see Loki handing the Tesseract off to Thanos, and Thanos in this trailer you just see Thanos crushing the cube so that he can get the space stone that's inside the cube, or that's inside the Tesseract, and Loki is standing off to the side there with the rest of the Black Order. So I think that kind of all happens almost simultaneously, or like right next to each other. But I'm not 100% sure on that. But I assume that Loki just kind of gives the Tesseract over to Thanos because he knows that even from when he picked it up in in Odin's vault over in Ragnarok, he knew that Thanos would be after it, I'm sure. So I'm really excited to see how that's all going to play out. And Loki is the god of mischief, tricks, and everything like that. So it's going to be kind of cool to see how he hasn't really changed as much as what you kind of wonder. Like, he really makes you think in Thor Ragnarok. But another thing that I wanted to bring up, picked this up yesterday. Probably won't do a video on building it or anything like that, but there were a couple things I wanted to point out. This is the biggest Lego set for the Infinity War. It's Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum, along with like Peter Parker's apartment and a little pizza shop, stuff like that. A couple things I wanted to point out is that you see Peter Parker or Spider-Man, the Iron Spider suit, has the four arms in it, which we haven't seen in trailers yet, which I think could be one of the things that's kind of like CGI'd out just for the trailers effect, along with different scenes that you see with Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet, with the Infinity Gauntlet. I believe that it's possible that there could be more Infinity Stones in there, and they could just kind of be playing a trick like they did in Thor Ragnarok with his eye and everything. Which I think I mentioned that in the last video too. But another really cool fact about this, which I don't think it's actually going to pop up in the movie. I think it's just kind of more of a nod to the entire universe, like in and of itself. But you see here in the corner, there's a newsstand, and one of the top featured news is about Daredevil. And yes, I realize that this is just a Lego set, but it's a Lego set that's very much about the movie, and all the characters are based off of the movie and their suits and everything, like Iron Man's suit down there, which I very highly doubt we're gonna see Iron Man in his suit just grabbing a random slice of pizza, but still, it's just kind of cool to see that they're kind of acknowledging Daredevil as part of the more extended universe. And in that picture, it's kind of more of his classic suit, like in the comics, rather than his newer more armored up suit. So, it's possible, and you know what? It's possible that we could even just kind of see like a Easter egg in the background, that maybe that very newsstand is in the background, and we just haven't seen it in the trailers yet. I don't know. Just have to keep an eagle eye out for that kind of thing, But like I've said before a couple different times, Marvel likes to throw curveballs at us. You never know what's going to be happening in the MCU, so it's all exciting. And there's just so much to that trailer. In my last video, I posted in the description below about why I sent you a link, or I gave you a link to my Twitter account, which I've been trying to upload different images and everything from that trailer. But I also have the actual trailer on there too, which right now is not really hard. It's not that it's hard to find. It's just that's the only way I can get the trailer out there right now until I get more equipment, which I'm working on. I promise. But anyway, another really cool thing that I noticed about the trailer was that was Iron Man's suit. We already knew that his suit was going to be like his bleeding edge technology suit, basically like the Invincible Iron Man in the comics now. I know this isn't like the best picture of like all that it can do, but this is his suit that he has in the comics right now. Basically, it's Model Prime, Model 51, Invincible Iron Man #1, 2015 was his first appearance. That's pretty much what his suit looks like, and his suit can do. It can do basically like whatever. It's designed to pretty much do whatever he wants. It's designed to be like the suit of all suits, basically. And in the movie, he can use it to. You see in this newer trailer, like the trailer before, you saw. Or even if you look up pictures, Hot Toys, I believe, was one of them that had like one of the better looks of the suit. He has like this cannon on one arm that can form around him, and or that can form around his arm and hand, and then he has like 4, 2 up here, 2 down here, like spikes coming out of his back, kind of help him, I imagine, to guide him through like space and everything. But in this trailer, we also got to see that when he had his feet together, it just kind of like locked his feet and kind of created a rocket boost for him, which is just so cool. Like this is definitely going to be more of the Model Prime suit. That's going to kind of be like his suit of all suits type thing. Like I'm calling it a lot of people have been calling it like the bleeding edge technology suit. So it's definitely like, I don't know, assuming that he lives, I don't know if he's going to be one of the ones that survives or not, but assuming that he lives, I don't know if it's going to actually be its final suit. Like the last suit they had in Spider-Man Homecoming, that was kind of more of a nod to the Ultimate Comics type suit, which if you kind of take a look, it kind of feels like to me, as the characters grow from their origin to being in the Avengers to kind of going out on their own films and kind of growing by themselves, kind of seems like it's like their suits and everything are kind of heading more towards a little bit more of the Ultimate Universe, which now everybody's getting all their stuff back. Iron Man, he's getting a brand new suit. Thor's getting his hammer back, even though it's technically a hammer that what they're calling it, Stormbreaker, is actually based off of Beta Ray Bill's hammer. A lot of people were thinking that it's kind of like his original battle axe, Mjolnir. not Mjolnir, but Mjolnir. I can't really pronounce it, but um, a lot of people were thinking that it was going to be that, but it's actually labeled on products like different toys and everything like that for Stormbreaker. And then you also got Captain America, who pretty much went over to being the Nomad character. Not that that's part of the Ultimate Universe, but more of that it's like he's the captain. He's in the Ultimate Universe. He has like more Avenger symbols on him, I guess you could say. He has like 2 A's on his shoulder pads for Avenger, not just for Captain America, stuff like that. So I don't know. It just kind of feels like they're getting more with more of their upgrades and more of their abilities and everything. It just kind of feels like they're going a little bit more towards the Ultimate Universe sometimes, and then you get kind of more towards like the Secret Avengers, especially with Captain America kind of going back to what they were doing at the beginning of Civil War, and they're kind of taking down arms dealers and stuff like that. Black Widow with her new green suit kind of reminds me of like she was undercover during Hydra. So I don't think that's gonna be any part of the movie whatsoever. I mean, they haven't ever said anything about stuff like that, but that's just kind of like I'm just saying like what all the stuff that's coming together kind of resembles to me. But let me know what you guys think about the MCU's future, about what they're kind of going more towards, comparing that and comics. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and tell me your ideas about like where do you think Thanos is going to be as far as like in this new trailer. Where do you think the Infinity Stones are? Like, where's he going to be as far as his quest for the Infinity Stones? Do you think he's going to get them all in this movie, or do you think that they're going to continue it and make Avengers 4 to Part 2, which has definitely been teased, especially when they thought that the name was originally going to be Avengers 4 Infinity War Part 2. Then they switched it around and said, oh, well, we don't know what the name's going to be of it now. So it does... as far as I know, it does not technically have a name as of when I'm making this video. So, but yeah, definitely check that out, and let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the Daredevil teaser in the Lego set, if that means anything, or if you think that it's just kind of something that Lego threw in there just because it's Lego and they just want to throw random things in there just to kind of get our hopes up, and then we kind of get disappointed when it's not actually in the movie. But just let me know in the comments what you guys think about all that stuff. And yeah, I guess that's all I really got for right now. Definitely more and more Avengers stuff to come with the Infinity War and everything, with everything getting closer and closer. Especially since they moved the date up to April 27th. And also, tickets are now on sale as of yesterday, I believe. So, you go to fandango.com or wherever you want to go to get tickets now on sale for them. And, yeah, I guess that's really all I have for today. Again, thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you guys are new to my channel, if you're just now finding me, subscribe, leave a comment below, tell me that you subscribed, and I will subscribe back to you for sure, especially if you're a newer channel like me and trying to get more viewers, more subscribers, more likes, more shares, more of everything. Let me know, and I'll help you out too. But yeah, and if you guys aren't new, please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and also hit the bell so that you can get notified when I put out new videos. And yeah, so I will see you guys next time, and have a good one.